Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NBEV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where the varying color lines are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. Got the breakout of that pattern I talked about on Friday. So the lines that I'm deleting, sure, they still do pertain, but from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines everywhere you look. So I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that doesn't even made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support, or resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. And so far, so good. $4.80 was that level of resistance going into today, but with the price getting up above it, you can see several times afterwards the bears try to press down below there, but to give full credit where credit's due, the bulls did a great job of holding strong there. So 480 is now going to be that preferable level of support. I say preferable because it's not like if the price falls below 480, that implies the entire chart's broken or ruined or anything like that. I mean, sure, preferably speaking, yeah, staying above it, that would be the best case scenario. But even if it doesn't, you still do have the overall moving average right there, the 50-period simple moving average. As the name implies, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic and highly effective way to judge the health of the overall price movement. Just watch the purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. So again, preferably 480, but if that doesn't hold, then not the end of the world because you still do have that 50-period moving average. What about areas of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at, key level is right up there around $5.30. So 530, public enemy number one going forward. All in all, though, I mean, resistance levels matter, but they don't matter. Why do I say they don't matter? Well, as long as the price keeps on doing what it's been doing, which is building these higher bases, then yeah, they really don't matter. Because if you picture those as stair steps, so in other words, as long as the price can keep on building higher stair steps, then everything's take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on healthy consolidations, focus on higher lows, and just sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.